Hey, what's up, guys? Happy NAMM Day. I'm going to be looking at BreakTweaker. I have the trial. You can download it yourself, and you can use it without restrictions for about 10 days. It doesn't come with a lot of the sounds. There's a massive sample suite that it comes with, but we're just going to be using, mine. So, yeah, I'm just going to drop in some sounds. I tried to drop in sounds this way and it wasn't working, and I was like, what's going on exactly? But you actually have to select the generator type, and you can just select sample and then drop it in, and then there you go. So from there, what you have to understand is the first octave of your keyboard, like on my push here, the first octave right there is for triggering the samples, and then an octave up is for triggering patterns. So you work with one-shots and patterns, and you can play them basically at the same time. One kind of thing I don't understand, and I think they're going to fix this in 1.0, is the tempo isn't automatically synced, and 99% of the time you'd want that synced. So our tempo is now set at 128. So one of the things I like to do is check out the sound engine. And I just put in a kick that, didn't really have a lot of body. So I'm going to add some. We're going to drop in a basic sine wave. Right? That doesn't sound too good. So we're going to kind of tune it. And I could be tone deaf today. I could not be. Depends. And what's really cool is there's an envelope. So I'm going to have the kick, snap, and then the sine wave, gradually come up. So it sounds like this. And that sounds pretty cool. Right? I'm going to want to filter that out. Let's say New York filter. Right. So now we're getting into the hardstyle domain. One thing we can do is we can add another sample. So you're basically stacking things on top of other things and sequencing them. So I want, let's say, a hi-hat. Minimal hi-hat. Let's look at this one. Oh, there is no. Oh, there is. Should be. Right. So by doing this, I have added a bit of punch to the kick. All right. So let's sequence that in. We're going to be 4 to the floor kind of thing. Oops. And we play our patterns. There's 24 patterns, and you can swap between 1 and 24 different patterns. Right. I want to elongate that. Let's elongate it. Long note is long, and I'll just take that away. Right. That's a pretty fun example. I'm going to bring down the synth part. Alright, so I have a decent sound, I suppose. I'm going to drop in, let's say, percussion-y hit, a tom. Please, let's find one. Alright, I have that. I should select a sample, drop in a tom, and that's, of course, here. Alright, that has a bit of nifty little low end. I could layer that with another sample. Let's give that a try. Maybe I can get one if we're lucky. Hey, there we go. That's pretty cool. We can adjust the envelope, the amplifier. To give it a bit of high end, just kind of like how we did with the kick. I can go back and maybe add a bit of distortion. A slight transistor distortion, maybe. And maybe we can take a look at the filter here. Right. So yeah, we can kind of plop in our bass and our kick together. Right, and we have up to 6 tracks we can play around with in different patterns and stuff, but you can have more than one of these present in your DAW. Another cool thing is you can route these all out. I might do a video on that. You can route them out of the VST so they're not coming out of like the one channel. So you can route them in their own different audio channels. And I don't know if you can see that. Here, hold on. Yeah, you can route them out. Here's your routings, and that's pretty fun. And that way you can sidechain and have a bit more control. But yeah, you can build different patterns. We'll build another one like that. Pretty fast, I'd say. So you can latch it, so when you press a key it'll continue playing forever until you press it again. And then you can re-trigger it, so it does that, or you can have it so it syncs, so it'll just go to the next one at like the proper quantization. So another cool thing is that I was doing while I was, preparing to make the video, is you can actually play the one-shots while the pattern's playing, because it's all separated by octaves, so we can kind of do that now. If I was better, it would sound a little bit better. You can also, you can switch the length. You can have a different pattern, different loops going in different patterns, and have each kind of lane going at a different rate. So you can have this kind of sound. You can't have different rates at, you can't have different lengths for different patterns, which is kind of strange to me, but yeah, it's pretty fun. Yeah, this is a trial. I'm pretty sure in, not 1.0, they're going to have this default synced and maybe latched kind of gate thing, but it's pretty cool. Pretty fun. I can see people doing pretty cool stuff with this, mainly for its ability to layer sounds, layer claps with snares. Then you can maybe add like white noise to that snare, and you can make some pretty cool patterns. And of course, you can have them routed to different audio tracks, and further refine them within your DAW, which is pretty cool. But 24 patterns, that's pretty neat indeed. And I'm all for having sequencers within sequencers. Like I have Machine and my Livid Bass and all that fun stuff. And the more sequencers, the better. And if they integrate well, then they're completely usable. And yeah, happy NAMM Day, and I hope you enjoyed stuff. All right, take care.